The universe, this infinite and eternal mind, 13.7 million years old or even older, and yet we question things. We ask why and how and is this even safe? As if we couldn't rely on this intelligence that brought us here. Without the interference of constant thinking, we would just flow through life, experience after experience. Learning, unlearning, understanding, expanding. As within, so without. As above, so below. As in heaven, so on earth. Nothing is separate, everything is connected and intertwined. How did we forget to have faith and trust in this eternal universe? If energy can never die, only transform from one form to another, then why are we so afraid to let go? If everything is always replaced and exchanged, death is direct rebirth. Your consciousness will always be. No matter how often you die, you will find yourself again and again. And at some point, every consciousness will get tired of living life and survival, and the comfort no longer provides fulfillment to the soul. I want to risk something. I want to take that step. I want something new. And suddenly, you no longer survive, but you thrive. So what would you do if you wouldn't be afraid? If you wouldn't have that fear, if you wouldn't have that doubt? People serve each other as mirrors and perfect reflections. We help each other to awaken, to heal and expand. We can only experience change and move forward if we fully understand what a circumstance or a person has to teach us. If we feel true acceptance for what is, then we are ready to evolve and rise. We experience true bliss when we recognize the wholeness, divinity, and perfection within us, and no longer get distracted by how others might view us or themselves. When we stop blaming others and start to feel responsible for the hardships we went through, we finally have the power to transform this hate into love and understanding. When we see that this body and mind, these emotions and thoughts are really just tools, when we're honest with ourselves, then we might say, even though this was a lot, I am actually stronger and wiser than before. Something within me has changed. I cannot really put it into words, but I think I am more capable of loving not only myself, but the world, this whole experience, and the people in it. I no longer take anything for granted. I appreciate this universe, this life, and this body way too much. So these were some thoughts I had and I felt like sharing. Whatever you're going through, I hope that you understand that it's just something you are going through and that you don't take it so personal, because nothing is ever personal. It is all for our highest good, for our growth and expansion. I hope that you recognize that in every painful situation, there is a tiny little bit of grace and love to find. And after every storm and rain, there is the sun giving you a tight and warm hug and telling you that you're okay now, you're safe.